Our media product uses codes and conventions of horror movies throughout the opening scenes. For example, the killing scene uses codes and conventions like stalking, trapped, death, with the action code of a wooden plank as the weapon. The black and white is used to create a darkness and contrast as the victim is about to be confronted with the killer, which highlights the wrongdoing in this scene. We use an enigma code of the killer circling his victim on a board of people that have been crossed out to show the audience who is next on his list. Our media product represents a social group of teenagers as that is our target audience. The teenagers in this opening sequence don't say anything, but they are represented by how they act and the clothes they are wearing. For example, the clothes that the victim wears are of your average teenager, just jeans and a hoodie. This shows the audience that his victim is normal and average like they are, therefore saying that this could happen to anyone and making the film more real for the teenage audience. Film distribution is when a company or individual is responsible for releasing a film to the public. It can either be done showing a cinema around the world or straight to home viewing. The distributor can do this directly through theatre or film distribution networks or through theatrical exhibitors. Looking at distribution companies, Hammer Films would be an ideal to distribute our media product, as they are London based and have experience in distributing horror films unlike some other British film companies. Our film would appeal to people from the age of 15 to 30. Having the film certification of 15 plus indicates to this age range it would be suitable for them, as the majority of films aimed at this target audience are of this age. Our audience would mainly be teenagers, as this is the audience that has the most money, free time, and the people who go and see films the most often. We have been able to use a variety of technologies such as a handheld camera to record the preliminary task, the pitch, and the opening sequence to our film. We also use accessories to the camera such as tripods and lenses. We use iMovie to do all of the editing, and we use GarageBand for all of the music. Finally, we use the PC and internet for blogging and research. Throughout the construction of our media product, I realised that the technologies that work well were the cameras. They were very good for their basic purpose in recording. The quality was good and the camera was practical, but the battery was short-lived. We found the editing software of iMovie was fairly simple to use after a few hours of getting to be familiar with it, and with the different editing technique that you could use to perform were endless. However, it was a software that was only available on Apple Macs, and not all of us could use it at the same time or use it at home. Whenever we used the PCs, they were consistent, they never crashed, and allowed us to use the internet with little problems. We were able to blog, research, and transfer over files. The only problem with the PCs are, when we use them in college, the internet work can be very slow with lots of people connecting to the same web. From the preliminary task, we learnt the basic camera shots that we were able to use in our final film. From the preliminary task, we were able to advance in what we did in the project, such as using different camera shots and different software to edit the film.